Welcome, I'm Kenneth Andre, Tenjutsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Everything that I share and say and do is for a reason. If there sounds like a contradiction, there isn't. Investigate further. Hope you're all doing well out there. Okay, I want to share something with you. Again, record and document it. What I am receiving. I put a load of verses together this morning. And I've been doing a lot more reading, research, deep thought exercise, come to the verses to do a video, and Father's like, yeah, we're not talking about that. I've had these waves of energy come over me today. Earlier, the first wave that came over me, it went all quiet. And I went straight into prayer thinking, okay, something's going on. The second wave was stronger. It went really eerie quiet. You know, where it gets so quiet, you almost hear a humming. And I went into prayer. Then I smelt sulfur. This is in connection with the physical, plasma. And I'm like, what is going on? Then I come across something huge. Earlier, Father, I drew this diagram, right? This is you and many states of you. All right, I'm not going to talk too much about this now. For example, I was going to introduce you to what I see with reality. Many of you know what this image is. Okay. When I encounter individuals by their attitude, I can see, should we say, the direction of their compass in reality, meaning if they're living in the past, I can see their head is backwards while talking to them. If they're talking about lofty estates with themselves and the direction of their conversation, I see them as though they're walking upwards. When someone's very negative in nature, I see the stairs they're going down. All right, that's a basic insight. I'm going to keep this very basic. Now, I've talked about this before, right? The infinite mirror. All these states, right? When you see, again, the image of yourself through the many mirrors, these are actual potentials in the eternal that actually exist. All the variants of yourself, all the pure potentiality and possibilities from the depths of hell, from the gross to the sublime to the heights of heaven. But we've been caught in a loop because of our Faraday cage pulled over our minds, which was ordained until we were absorbed by the spectrum, coming into sentient being. And we went through the ages. Now, generations, I found in the Bible, looking at the root word, was a period. Okay, that was brought forth purposely by Father for a process. Now, as I'm sat here, there's a lot going on at the moment, and I'm thinking, okay, Father's getting me ready to share something, and so I'm paying attention, but I've got to share with you what I've got already, while I've got the time. Because as I'm putting this together, I'm aware this is in connection with this supernatural, mystical transformation that's occurring with our lives, termed as a rapture. For the harvest is for the angels, and it's a dimensional shift. And I'm noticing many are waking up. I mean, I'm really surprised how many are really talking about concepts that took me years going in the ancient texts. And many are sharing these philosophical concepts using video games. And I'm like, this is a weird presentation I am witnessing. You know, this type of material was never heard of. I posted a video in my community tab but I took it off because I need to approach it in my unique way with the works of Father being done upon my mind. So it all correlates with the videos in my channel because every video overlaps. Jigsaw puzzle piece of gold to the mysteries, secrets and allegories and anagrams being revealed from Father. I'm here to glorify our Father's name. So I'm sticking this material together as though I'm getting ready to explain this interdimensional shift, this transformation from the plasma spectrum, new heaven and earth now being erected before us. And we need to be prepared. Then I come across this. Okay, so if you've been following me for a while, you're aware that I'm reading this book. Okay, gone halfway now. And I'm receiving greater revelation, understanding from all these years researching. I want to share this with you because many watchmen have made amazing connections with the synchronicities of numbers with the different calendars from the Enochian, Gregorian, Julian, etc. And we've started, should we say, being at high watch from the 24th to 26th. Brother Dan is making even greater connections with the 28th and 28th today. I've had these waves of energy come in and I'm smelling sulfur. I'm like, okay, there's something going on. Then I read this and I like to go on Stellarium. I love symbology. I love the Egyptian mysteries, the hieroglyphs and the constellations with the ancient interpretations, right? And the mysteries, the occult knowledge of the alchemical table in connection with the spheres, the planets as they termed, I call them the luminaries, in connection with scripture and the tarot cards. Now, listen to this. In the beginning was the word, the Logos. Yeah, I understand that. Who is Mercury? I was like, okay, I can see that. And is therefore to be identified with Christ. Mercury, put precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little, and put symbol upon symbol. I can grasp that with everything I've learned. Yeah. The universe, Mercury, is Golgotha. This took me by surprise. This is Golgotha, the tomb of Christ. So I'm like, okay, this is connected with Mercury. Pay attention, right? No, also Mercury as the deliverer. I'm like, okay. One half of the fish symbol is also common to Christ, yeah, and Mercury. That's interesting. Fish are sacred to Mercury, yeah. Qualities of movement and cold-bloodedness. Many of Christ's disciples were fishermen, yeah, and he was always doing miracles in connection with fish. That's true. No, also Christ as the mediator. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. I'm sat here reading this and something dawned on me. I got to show you this. I go on Stellarium. Something is now occurring with our lives. I think we're yet to understand what's happening, and I'm getting ready to explain more about this. The 9th, okay, next month, something huge is going to happen. I went on Stellarium and I see Mercury right next to the Sun in Capricorn, the fish side of the constellation. All right. When I saw that, and it's right next to the sun at 3 o'clock on the 9th next month. Mercury as the deliverer, the mediator. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. Mercury is therefore to be identified with Christ. In the beginning was the Word. When I read one half of the fish symbol, Capricorn, is also common to Christ and Mercury. Fish are sacred to Mercury. Quality of movement and cold-bloodedness because of the deep, where the pool's coming out of the deep. All right. Many of Christ's disciples were fishermen, and he was always doing miracles in connection with fish. Miracles. Mercury is also the word Christ. Christ miracles are always connected with fish. On the 9th, we got Mercury and the sun in the fish side of Capricorn. There is something very significant about this date. Find the 9s. Right? The deep. Coming out the deep. Brother Dana made some amazing connections with today, the 28th. And with what I've experienced today, there's something now going on. And I think we're being prepared for this wonderful jump or this transformation, this mystical supernatural event that's now taking place. And it's going to get more extreme as we go forward, because many are coming out with concepts that is mind-blowing. I'm thinking this took me years and processes to grasp the revelation of these things that people seem to be now just talking about. I'm like, do you really grasp what you are saying? The significance behind it. Nonetheless, I will not say that I know better. I'm like, this is strange, Father. There is something that's being presented to me that I know is connected with everything that I'm learning. Part of this cubic reality that I'm in, this heaven and earth. Now, I got something I want to put in my community tab. What many do not realize is that we've been stuck in a cubic reality, as mentioned by great teachers like Neville Goddard. And we've been caught in a loop until we come into a state of being, going through the ages. But nonetheless, we've been asleep, playing as Cain in a land of Nod in our own cubic realities. Stuck here, right? And we've been going along playing different roles, different versions of ourselves for many, many years, right? For eons. Now, we have fallen, okay? And we've been in the sea down here. And we are the pools coming out the deep, and we're about to rise. And as we rise, we are transforming. And from going backwards and forwards with the double-headed serpent facing out, we have received a vision, a wonderful idea from Father of this end result that we saw in the beginning. And now it's time to come into a manifestation of that wonderful idea after going through the processes. And so I'm going to post a video in my community tab, and it's from, let me just check. So it's from 1969, The Cube. Okay, Jim, I'm going to post it in my community tab after I've done this video. I spent many years learning, going through many different schools of thought in the occult knowledge, Emerald Tablets of Thoth, Bible, Enoch, Dead Sea Scrolls, the Tibetan Book of the Dead, the Apocrypha, you name it, there is so much I got exposed to from studying day and night since the year 2011. Those who created that movie, The Cube, are initiates. It is full of, if you understand symbology, you understand it's full of occult knowledge. They are revealing a powerful truth. So I'm going to post that. If you watch it with new eyes, okay, because it's all true, but you just won't believe it. You might wobble. However, we're in a time where we are waking up. And I mentioned about the investment. And with the pools coming out the deep, ready for the new age, a wonderful transformation, where you go forward with the new heaven and earth, the new cubic reality, that is incredible. All right. Now, when you meet an individual in their cube, your subconscious will sync in with their subconscious, and you have this dual nature, part of a server. Right? From the gross to the sublime. Like attracts like is known to like alone. So as you ascend up, you'll find transformations with your whole environment, with yourself and the world. Action, reaction, like attracts like is known to like alone. As you ascend, because of rejections that come out from your subconscious, as well as the screen communicating to you, which is the face of God, okay? We live and move and have our being in God and God in us. You will see a mystical transformation with your lives where the evils vanish. And he says, you'll go looking for your enemy, you will not find them. It's like Father is giving us a glimpse of the universe within each and every one of us. Now, we are all unique in the body of Christ and our Father, the Godhead, and the All-Mother. Father, I think, is putting material together where I can articulate and convey what is actually going on with us and a wonderful future that is being laid before us. It's already done. I got a funny feeling I'm going to be explaining what has happened as well as what is going to occur with our lives as we go forward henceforth. So bear with me because I've got a lot coming in at the moment. With the things going on with the world stage, any synchronicities and high watch dates like today, and with what I've been feeling, I think something huge is now about to unfold. And when I saw the 9th next month with that sign of Mercury right next to the sun in Capricorn in the fish side, oh my goodness me. What a powerful image to be looking at. And I just knew I had to share it right here and right now. I've turned away from the world. We're hid away. We're looking forward to a wonderful transformation with our lives. We're about to be delivered up to the highest spheres, termed as a home, mentioned by the secret teachings of Osiris. Many of you are sealed in a book of life. You belong to the highest spheres, termed as your home. Looking at the image with Mercury right next to the sun in the fish of Capricorn, no one comes to the Father but by me, and we have the Christ formed in us. Mercury's part of the deliverer. I also mentioned in my channel that Mercury is also the voice or the activator of the transformations, and he's right next to the sun. So I thought I'd jump on here and share this, record it, document it. Don't worry if this goes over your head. I know it's a bit all over the place. I'm just literally sharing what I've received today. So I do apologize if this sounds a bit strange. I will keep going deeper into the mysteries and sharing powerful knowledge. I just had to do this video. It's been a busy day as well. So I hope you're all doing well. Look forward then to the next video. I'm Kenneth Andre, Tenjutsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Love you guys. Have a good day. I think the veils are literally being torn down now. Love you.